Hello and welcome to the Big Blue Cooking Show. I'm your host, Max McDonough. Today we're going to be cooking chocolate chip cookies, one of my favorite desserts. To start, we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, to start the dough, we're going to take 2 sticks of unsalted butter. Now, you may want to soften the butter by taking it out of the fridge half an hour early. Now we're going to take 1 cup of white sugar and 1 cup of brown sugar and add them both to the butter. Now we're going to put our mixer on low speed and cream the butter together. Now, creaming the butter may take a little bit, but you need to make sure it's at the right consistency so that you can mix in the other ingredients. Now, once you've creamed your butter together, add 2 eggs. Now, I'd recommend cracking the eggs into another bowl that's not your mixing bowl to make sure that you do not get any eggshells in your batter. Now mix until just combined. Now, once you've creamed together your butter, sugars, and egg, you want to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda into 2 teaspoons of water and mix until combined. And add it to your mixture. Okay. Now we're going to take 2 teaspoons of vanilla and add it to the mixture. And mix at low speed until combined. Now we're going to take half a teaspoon of salt and add it into the mixture. And you want to scrape down the sides to make sure that we've got a nice even mixture and there aren't any clumps. Now we're going to add 3 cups of flour. I'd add them in 3 different intervals of about 1 cup in order to try not to spill it and so that it won't fly out of your bowl. We're going to add another. Now, when you're planning to make cookies, you may find yourself going to the store, and in these times you may not be able to find flour. That's okay. You can add 3 cups of oats instead of flour, and that'll work just fine. Now that the dough is done, you should scrape the sides and add 2 cups of chocolate chips. Now, if you're using a mixer, you want to make sure that you scrape all the dough off your beater. You also want to make sure that you don't mix in the chocolate chips in the stand mixer. You want to fold them in gently. Now, 1 bag is about 2 cups, so that's what you'll be aiming for. Just gently fold in the chocolate chips. And now you're ready to roll. Now we're going to roll the dough. You want to take a piece of dough about the size of a golf ball and roll it into a ball. And place it on the baking sheet. You want to ensure that you're making the dough balls about the same size. Now, if you're using a non-stick baking pan, you don't need to put anything onto the pan, and the cookies should not stick. But if you're worried about the cookies sticking, you can always put a sheet of parchment paper down to be absolutely certain they won't stick. Now they go into the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes or until golden brown. Oh, our cookies are done. Now that your cookies are done, a delicious golden brown, you should wait about 5 minutes till they're less hot and plate them. Thank you for watching the first episode of the Big Blue Cooking Show.